Well, I do have one final thing I'm going to
Okay.
and I'm going to call this the fantasy minute. Maybe this is a new segment we start doing because I just want to.
We're good.
Well, I wanted to, as an asshole, as this is clearly an asshole statement. We are major league a-holes on this podcast. Our fantasy league is it's an AL only actually because we only have 6 guys playing this year, so dropped down to just AL only. So we were the American League assholes. I wanted to point out that as of prior to this recording, I am at 52.5 points in our league, a possible 60, which we are a 5x5 league. We have 6 players, so if you get the maximum amount of points, it would be 60. And I'm starting to approach that. I'm in the lead in 5 categories out of 10. I'm in second place in 3 more. I'm in third place in the other 2. And I'm not going to ask you if you think I can get all 10 categories by the end of the season. I'm going to ask you if I do somehow do that, should I quit fantasy baseball? Because I could never have a better season than winning all 10 categories in our league.
You should.
You
should quit.
Should I just quit? I'm the commissioner, so you're the co-commissioner, so you'd have to take over commissioner duties.
But yeah, maybe it just gets dissolved completely then.
Would that be a reason for a league to dissolve if one member actually won every single category?
How many times have you won the championship?
I think I'm at 5. We started this in 2004. You and I tied the first year, which is amazing. You and I started the league. We did not have the proclivity to understand that there could possibly be a tie in a roto league. So we ended up both sharing the championship, which is weird to say the least. But I think I'm now up to 5 championships.
Okay, this would be your 5th this year?
No, this would be 6th. Yeah.
And we started in 2004. So that's not, 6 over 20 years. All right. It's not as bad as it's not as annoying as I quite thought, but still
it's approaching Yankees territory.
It's definitely approaching I've got too much time on my hands territory. I'll tell you that.
I might be the only guy in the league without children, so that might explain part of it. Yeah. But again, I need to point out, we do have a Cadillac league. We're not making transactions every day. We're essentially limited to 50 transactions per year, which works out to 2 a week. So we're not setting a lineup every morning, which is a big reason people hate fantasy baseball. And you and I avoided that to begin with. So I'm gonna hit back on that excuse, but
my team looked like it was gonna run away with things for a while there, and then everyone got I'm pulling the dub here, but I have so many players who aren't even on my team anymore because they all had season-ending fucking injuries.
I've got a couple of those, but not as many.
It sucks. Well, you have Ohtani, who sometimes your roster is not legal, sometimes it is. So when Ohtani's not in the pitching spot, you need to pick up a pitcher because you need a full.
I just left it empty.
Crew. Yeah, no, you can't. That's an illegal roster.
No, it's not. By definition, it's not an illegal roster. It's in. We set it up that way. I'm just working at a technically disadvantage because I don't have that player going.
But you have to have a minimum of 6 starting pitchers.
Active
on the roster.
No, you can have a maximum of 6 pitchers. Is how it works. That's how. We don't need to debate the. So bylaws of our fantasy
just so you know, he's been cheating all year. So.
Well, I did say that having Shohei is potentially a cheat code, and we might have to ban him from the league next year just because it's such a huge advantage if you use him correctly. Although
I actually thought next year, to mix things up, we should probably do NL only next year, and then AL only the next year, and then NL only the next year.
That's interesting. We'll think about that. We could talk about that off air because I think we've already spent too much time. I called this the fantasy minute because I thought we'd only talk about it for a minute.
Well, you already had talked more than a minute, so it was out the door at that point. So
I'm trying to wrap this up, but
wrap it up for fuck's sake.
Right.
You started this. So.
I am an asshole. I freely admit that.
100% right. You are 100% asshole right now.
I am 100%. I have never backed away from that. I've named all of our shit about being an asshole. So I
Here's to you.
Give me credit for owning it.
Word Hole Media.